Hello, hello. Now my mic is not muted. My mic was muted. So here I am. Sorry for that little 10-second delay here. Happy Sunday. Shauna Marie Fisher here for my weekly Sunday Night Live. I hope you all are doing well. So great to connect with you all. It's so nice in my beautiful AC right now. I was at this awesome event today. At this local vineyard in Oregon, and it was so cool. It was called Dog Days of it was like Dog Days of Summer, and it was me and some other vendors there, and it was super fun to be able to connect with people and their dogs and other and talk to the other vendors too, and just be at a beautiful winery. It's called Apolloni Vineyards, and it's in Forest Grove, Oregon, and it is just an absolutely phenomenal, beautiful. You can see my hair sticking up over there. Oh my goodness. Oh well, whatever. It's okay. It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. It was so much fun. And thank goodness for my canopy because it was a little hot today, but it was totally worth it. And it was so much fun. So amazing to be out there with dogs and people. And who doesn't love that? Dogs, people, wine, right? Win-win, win-win all around with that, right? So that's always good. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Hey, Carol, good to see you. Hope you and Bear are doing well. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, fully my heat brain from being out in the heat. I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm going to say the wrong name, but I know I'm not. Sending you and Bear lots of love. Good to see you. So yeah, so it was so fun to be out at that event, and that winery is like a super hello, Carol. Good, super dog friendly place. So it's super amazing, and it was super fun. And so there's that. So anyway, I'll have to share some pictures that oh, you're welcome, Carol. I'll have to share some pictures that I took at the event. So I will make sure to share those with you. So anyway, so there is that. So let's see. I am ready for your question. So any question that you have just about maybe animal communication in general, or a question that you have specifically for one of your fur babies, go ahead and put that in the chat, and then I will answer your questions. Or if you just want to share maybe like a cool, like fun thing that you and your fur baby have done recently, I'd love to hear about that. Like if there's like a cool thing that you've done recently, I'd love to hear about that. So feel free to share that as well. So let's see here. I'm going to see if you have any comments. I know it's been hot here where I'm at, but luckily where I moved to, there is actually a nice breeze that happens in the afternoon. So it's really nice to have that little bit of breeze. So then it's not too hot, which is always a good thing. So there we go. I'm not a fan of the extreme heat, like over 100 degrees. Like no, like that's too much, too hot. So anyway, so there's that. So hello, Jareen. Good to see you. Good to see you. And let's see here. Love my little curls in my hair today. Can you believe I did not even curl it? This is just like a little natural curl that I get here in my hair, and I love it. So much fun, and I don't even have to do anything to get the curl. So how awesome is that, right? That's super fun, super amazing. No need to like fuss with doing anything to get the little curl that I got going on. So that's always fun. So anyway, so I'm just gonna see what kind of comments or anything like that you guys have. So feel free to share your comments or questions you have in the chat, and I will answer those. Sorry, I'm in such a cool mood today because being out at that event was so much fun today. Let's see here. Connecting with people and their pets, and then they got to enjoy some beautiful wine as well. And then some of the proceeds were going to benefit this amazing dog rescue in Oregon called Oregon Dog Rescue. So that's awesome. I always love being a part of supporting local rescues. I think it's amazing. So I've always loved to be a part of that. So There's that. Oh my goodness, my fur babies are being silly. And of course, I left my little magic spray bottle in the other room, so I can't tell them no because I have my spray bottle in the other room. So they're like, oh yeah, we just have free rain right now. So because sometimes I have my little spray bottle, and all I have to do is just hold it up, and they're like, okay. Oh, Nugget wants to say hi. Say hi to everybody, Nugget. Oh goodness. Oh. She says hi. She says, I missed my mommy when she was gone today. Huh? Hi, Nugget. I'm so sweet, my sweet little girl. You can say hi so everybody can see your cute little face? No? She's like, nope, I'm not going to show my cute little face. She's like, I just want to give my mommy a hug. And she's so soft today, so I gave her and Cool Up a bath yesterday. It was so funny. So Cool Up wasn't wanting to go in the bathtub, so I had to like lift her up and put her put Cool Up in the bathtub. I was like, good Lord, but there's that. So anyway, so I'm going to answer your questions because now I see your questions coming in. So I love that. So here we go. Ready, set, question time. All right. So Renee, hello. Good to see you. Let's see how. So Renee says, and hey, Sylvie, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. All right. So Renee says, hey, Shauna, hope you're well. No worries. You're totally fine. It's all good. I know we all get in a rush and like, it's like, oh, wait, I can catch some of the live, but then I have this going on or that going on. So no worries, Renee. Just wanted to find out if the sightings on my trail camera are on at Kemp Road and Massey at David's house, walking past his car at 8:10 a.m. or 4:59 near my trap. Is that Phoenix? I get the after 4:59 a.m. is the one that I get. That's me, like that 4:59 a.m. 8:10, no. But I get the 4:59, like yes, that's me. The 4:59 a.m. That's me. The 4:59 a.m. So look in those like early morning hours, and then like the evening dusk hours is what I get. So the early morning, and then the dusk hours at night. Dusk at night is what I get. Renee, to really like focus and hone in there. So that's what I get there. And then Carol, and don't give up, Renee. Don't give up. Like that message is like consistent across the board. Like don't give up. Just keep holding that vision for Phoenix, because I feel like Phoenix is like, yeah, hold the vision for me for you to be able to be like, okay, Phoenix, you're back home. So keep holding that vision, is what I get there for Phoenix. And let's see here. Carol, this is a great question. And hey, Emmy, and hey, Laurel, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time. Let's see here. So Carol says, in regard to vet appointment tomorrow, should we put muzzle on at home where he's feeling safe, or at the vet? We actually have never been able to get it on him. So he's trying to, he says, if you could do like to try to get it on me at home, that might work. But like if you're not successful like right away, let them do it at the vet. And then he says, like, to see how I am when you try to put it on at home. And have like my new friends that are there, like they can help, and they can be around, and they can like hold that space and that energy too, he says. So he says too, just let it kind of like be right next to me and let me smell it, and see kind of how I'm feeling with that. And then just be like, okay, Bear, like here, we're going to put this on, and then we're going to like give you this like lick of this special little thing after we get it on, and it's going to be good. And you're only going to have it on for so long. But he says don't worry necessarily if you can't put it on at home, where I'm safe. Just show it to me and let me smell it. And then if I kind of like lift my head up like this, then try to see if you can have me put it on, have you put it on me at home. If I kind of go like this with my head and kind of go like this with my head, that will work. He says if we could do that, and he says let's try that, and let me just kind of smell it, and let me smell it on my right side instead of my left side. Let me smell it on my right side, is what he's saying. And he says don't worry if we can't get it on at home. The vet will they'll be able to do it, and this place is awesome, so I'm not worried about them being able to not do it or do it, is what he says. So he's like no, that'll be okay. know that it'll be okay. No, it'll be okay. No, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Is what he's showing me. And hey, Lisa, good to see you. And hey, Lee, good to see you. And hey, Cindy, good to see you too. Oh my goodness, I love it. Got all my peoples with me here tonight. All my Sunday night peeps. I love it. It's awesome. So anyway, so hopefully that helps, Carol. And then I'll be like, sending Bear good vibes tomorrow for his appointment that he'll do good. And he's like, we got this. He's like, remember, we got this. We got this. He's like, we got this. We got this. And he says, just put that joyful energy around with the whole muzzle thing. And that will help and remind me that like, it's kind of like my protective barrier. Is what that muzzle is it's like my protective barrier. My protective barrier is what he says. So there is that. So let's see here. And then let's see here. So Sylvie says, does Chi-Chi have a message? So the message that I get from Chi-Chi is like, bounce more. Chi-Chi is like, having me go like this, like, let's bounce, bounce, bounce. I want to bounce, bounce, bounce. So let's bounce, bounce, bounce. I want to have more bounce, bounce, bounce time. So let's bounce is what Chi-Chi says. That's my message for you is bounce, bounce, bounce more, bounce, bounce, bounce more. So that's what I get there with that. And you are so welcome, Carol. And you're so welcome, Renee. Yeah, keep holding that vision. And yeah, I get that David is the key for the trap. Let's see here. I saw Phoenix put one paw on the trap in the video, but he wouldn't walk in. I made clothing, smell, and towel on the trap too. I was close to catching Tim. So I get that use that same bait, like especially the chicken gravy is huge. And that to just show him going in there, maybe have something that was like his that you could put into it, and then something that's your other cats that you can put into it too, and something that's yours to put in the trap too. And then just keep focusing on that Kemp Road and Massey and then David too, because I feel like that's the key where you're putting the trap at David. So I feel like that's the key. And then just keep seeing him go in and do like, okay, like this is the place that's going to bring you like safety home. And that, like we're embracing you coming back home. We're embracing you coming back home. We're embracing you coming back home is what I get there from Phoenix Renee. So hopefully that helps there. And hey, Stacy, good to see you, friend. Let's see here. Hope you and Elsa are doing well. I still got to meet little Miss Elsa soon. So maybe like meet up and maybe listen to some music or go on like a walk or something like that. Meet little Miss Elsa. So let's see here. And hello, Stacy. So do. And then Emmy, could you tell me Petey's emotion when he was with me? Dog I fostered for 24 hours. Yes, soon, Stacy. I agree with that. Soon. Yes. So let's see here. And I'm so glad that Elsa's doing great, Stacy. That's awesome. So Petey says like he felt your love. Emmy, he says he felt his love and concern, not only for him, but for his person. He says, I felt the love for me and I felt the love for my person and I felt that concern. And then I'm so grateful for that love and concern. And he says, thank you for that. He says that I'm so grateful for that I'm beyond grateful. So he says too, his emotions were kind of like staggered because he's like, whoa, like what's going on? So he was doing things that kind of were giving him like extra comfort. And he says, thank you for embracing that. Cause he's like, whoa. Like, so he says, thank you for embracing all of me is what he says. He says, thank you to you for embracing all of me. He says he's really grateful for that. So he says, thank you is what he says there. So there is that. All right. So let's see here. All right. So I just want to miss any of the questions. So let me see here. So I have Lisa. I love this. So Lisa says, did my brother's dog, Lexi, enjoy me being at her house? Does she have a message for me? And she says, she has me like go back like this in my chair. She's like, once you realize that like it was my house, she's like, then I was good with you being there. She's like, once you realize it was like my house and you let me kind of like be with you and come to you on my terms, then like I was really good with that. She says, as long as you like let me do everything like on my terms. She says she like embraced that so much more. She said she embraced that more. And she says, you're welcome back anytime. She says, is that's her message for you. She's like, you're welcome back anytime to come and visit me. Cause she says like, once she realized like that you were like, oh, she likes me, then she was really like embraced that so much with you. Like once she realized like how much, you liked her and all that. She's like, oh yeah. She's like, yes, yes, yes. Is what she says. She's like, yes, yes, yes. So, oh my goodness. And she is just telling me, I was like, oh, she sounds like a real sweetie. And she's like, well, yes, I am a real sweetie. She's like, I can be a real sweetie. And when I want to be a real sweetie, she's like, I'm a real sweetie. And then when I don't want to be a sweetie, then I'm not a sweetie. Is what Lexi's showing me. Oh my goodness. She's so funny. So, anyway, so there is that. So let's see here. All right, Erica. This is a great question. Erica says, do my cats, and so good to see you, Erica. I haven't seen you in a while, so it's good to see you here. You say, do my cats have any messages for me? Ruben, Foster, or Buddy? So Foster is like blowing kisses. He's like, he says he's blowing kisses to you. And he's making me think of like, you know, when you blow bubbles, right? And it's like, he says he's blowing you bubble kisses. Foster's like, he's like, I blow you bubble kisses. And then Ruben's having me go like this with his paw. He's like this with my paw is what Ruben's saying. It's so good to see you too, Erica. He says he's like this. Ruben says with my paws. I'm like this and like this and like that and like this and like that with my paws is what Ruben's showing me. And then Buddy's just showing me, mom, I want to eat. Buddy's like, mom, I want to eat, is what Buddy's showing me. And it's cool that they all kind of gave me their own little message tonight, right? I love that they did that they're all like, hey, we all want to give a little message. And they all kind of are giving their little message. I love that. Super cool. So it's awesome. So let's see here. All right. So Emmy says, so yeah, so good to see you all. I love this Sunday Night Lab. That's so much fun. So, hey, Kate, good to see you. I hope all is well. And hey, Annette, good to see you as well. Hope all is well. Let's see here. And you're so welcome, Erica. And then you say he does like to eat. How sweet. And you know what he's showing me? He's like, the way he eats. He's like, watch the way I eat. He's like, nah, 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 nah. He's like, I eat so good. He's like, watch the way I eat. He's like, I eat really, really good. He's like, I eat really, really good. Really, really good. So there is that. So you're so welcome. And then also here, let me pull this up really quick. Let's see if I can find it. All right. I always like to share this with you guys. So if you want, there is no like requirement to do so, but here I'm going to put my link tree, and it happens to have my online schedule, which I need to change and open up some for this week because I have a change in plans. So it has that, but it also has where if you want to leave like a little bit of like donation, you don't have to, but if you're like, hey, I just want to leave like a little bit of donation for the little insight that Shauna gave me, feel free to do that. But if not, totally fine. I just like to put that out there because I've had people ask me for that in the past. So I just want to put that out there. Let's see here. And then Kate says, you're so welcome, Erica. I'm so glad you're back on because it's been a while. Erica, so Kate says, hey, Shauna, Maple ate my sunglasses for the other day. Is she in any pain? Oh, Maple, silly Maple. She says the middle part of the sunglasses were really good. She's like, I really like that when I bit into the middle part of the sunglasses. She's like, oh, that was so good. The middle part of the sunglasses was so good. I really like that. Is what she's showing me. And she's showing me, she's having me touch like the middle part of my back and my right side. So the middle part of my back and my right side is kind of bothering me a little bit. So the middle part of my back and my right side is bothering me a little bit. So pay attention to that. And especially like kind of the lower part of my back is bothering me, and there's like just a little bit of pain from that is what Maple says. But Maple's like, I don't really let you pay attention too much to that, but There is a little bit from that, is what Maple says. So there is that. And then Annette says, does Lily, and so good to see you. Hello to you, Annette. Does Lily have a message to tell me? She says, I want more love time. And she's having me like hold out my arms like this. She's like, I want more love Lily time. Love Lily time. Love, love Lily time. Love Lily time. Love Lily time. She says she wants more love Lily time is Lily's message for you. She's like, love Lily time. Love Lily time is what she says she wants. She's like, give more Lily love time is what she says. She's like, that's what I want. Lily love time. So, and she likes to put it like that, like Lily love time is what she says. She's like, yes. Lily love time. So there is that. Let's see here. And then Kate, okay. Hopefully that was from running around. She says, yes, it was from running around. And then, yeah, I hope no glass in her tummy too. She says to really watch for that because she's like, she really got like the middle part of those sunglasses. So just like really like look at her when she makes her like, daily deposit, right? That's what I like to call it. Their, the daily deposit, right? Look at that to make sure you're not seeing anything weird in there, and then just check the consistency of it. And if you notice like a consistency in her bowel movements that are kind of different and kind of changey, to really like pay attention to that and be mindful of that. And then also, if you notice her kind of being more like slumpy, to really kind of like watch that. And if you notice like, oh, she's like kind of just a little bit more slumpy, and all that. So yeah. And you say, okay. And you said, so far the deposits are clear. Okay, perfect. And that's what I like to call them. I don't know why. Like they're deposits. There you go. So anyway, so there is that. So yeah, so sending good vibes for Maple to just like whatever like she got that's like still in there, just to like work its way out of her system, work its way out. And so it is. So there is that, working it out. So you are so welcome, Kate. You're so welcome. And then Annette says, I'm afraid to give her too much love time because she tends to get attachment after her love time and then starts destroying my house. So she says that like when you do, so showing me like when you do that love time with her, have like a specific like blanket that is like a part of that time, or like a specific like, plush toy or plush kind of blanket, like fleecy kind of blanket, something that is like around during that extra love time, and put that out for her and keep, instead of like her destroying the house, be like, okay, she's going to go like lay with this extra blanket. And that's kind of going to give her that like love time when I'm not around. So then she's not going to kind of get like all like frantic and destroy stuff. So she says what happens is her energy gets really frantic, and then she's like, oh gosh, okay, like I'm going to go and, destroy this. And she says she's like really quick with doing that. So if you could just give her that thing that you use when you have that love time, and then put that out. She's showing me like pink, like a pretty pink blanket, like a pretty pink fleecy blanket. And maybe it has like a little bit of kind of like silk softness around the edges. Just like give me that comfort blanket that we use for that time, and then put it out and just be like, okay, Lily, like when you need that extra comfort, that's your soother for that. And you can go to that, and that'll give you like soothing and comfort. Yes. The red fleece. Yes. She's like thumbs up to that. She says, yes. She says, she's like thumbs up. So yeah. So use that and see her going to use that for comfort instead of destroying stuff. And she says, let's try that. Because she says she just gets in that mode where she's like, oh gosh, like I need this. Because she's like, she needs that extra comfort. Because she likes that little extra support. That little like extra nudge of support. She says that like really helps me, and I really like that. So there is that. So let's see here. Okay. So hopefully that helps there. And yes, Stacy says, I'm so curious. Anything from Elsa tonight? She's showing me, she's like having me look at my laminate vinyl flooring. And she says, I'm like sliding across the floor. She's showing me the way that she like kind of stretches out and the way she gets toys. And she's showing me like around toy that's kind of like a flat frisbee that has like kind of rope around the edges. That's like kind of has blue and white on it. She says like, I want to like stretch out more, and I really want to like stretch into things, and I really want to stretch out and 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 stretch out. And she says, I really want to, she wants to do that. Yeah. And she loves the floors because she'd have me like slide around on my floor. You can probably hear my shoes that I have on doing that because she's like, ooh, I like that. She's like, ooh, 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 like, and like, woo. She says she really likes that. And she's like, make sure I have like lots of blankets and places to lay on those said floors because she says she's liking that. Oh, and I can't blame you, Elsa. Oh my gosh, where I live, having the laminate vinyl flooring compared to carpet. Oh my gosh, so much better. I never want to live in a place with carpet ever again because carpet, like, sweeping up as I do here with my fur babies, like I don't even want to know what was like ground into my carpet because there's no way you can get everything all clean because it gets all like embedded in the carpet. So I'm like, I think carpet is disgusting. Sorry. Yeah. So I think carpet's gross, but that's just my own sense. I think it's better to not have carpet unless, throw rugs are nice. Nice throw rugs are good, but carpet, no thanks. So anyway, that's my take, not of that. Hey, Rick, good to see you. Hope all is well there in your world. Let's see here. I know, right? I agree. It's a dust fest, right? Exactly. That's what I feel like with carpet too. It's just like, ugh. Anyway, so there's that. And you said, oh my, OMG, she has been laying on a blanket on the floor. They'll laugh out loud. She loves it. She's like, it's my blanket. She showed me it's like all like soft, and she likes the way the edges are of the blanket. She's like, it's so soft. And you just got a new rug though. Yeah, rugs are good though. Like rugs are nice. She says she loves that. She's like, that's my rug. And she's like, I need a round rug, please. She showed me like one of those round rugs. It's kind of like, the ropey kind of rug. She's like, I want a new round rug for me. She's like, round rug for me, round rug for me, for me, for me, for me, is what she says. Let's see here. So yeah. So yay for no more carpet, Stacy, for wood floors. Woo woo. Yes, yes, yes. So it's like one of my many favorite things about my new place I moved is that there's no carpet. So like sometimes I wear like my Birkenstocks around because actually like getting used to that the harder floors was kind of a little bit like hard on my feet at first, but so that's why I like to kind of wear those, so it like helps with that. So yes. A laugh out loud. Stacy says, okay, round rug. Got it. Yeah, she's showing me like really cool round rug for me. Like it's all mine. And she says, we like, stuff to like blend in really well. She says, me and my mom like stuff that is like blending, 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 blending. She says we like it to blend, blend, blend. So there's that. And then, okay. Oh boy. Okay. Stacy says, can you ask her if she's being aggressive to other dogs or is she just wanting to play? She's lunging more now. She says it's a insecurity thing. She says pay attention to the dogs that she's doing that with, because she says it's one that she feels insecure with. And I want to tell them that I am secure. And I am secure, and I am secure, and I am secure, and I am secure, and I am secure. So she says that's why she's doing that. So give her like a little like soother thing that she can have. She's like, not in my mouth, but like something like on my collar that's like a little bit, or that you carry that like has a little bit of like softness to it. So then it's like, okay. Like, or you carry like, she showed me like this little, like kind of soft, fleecy kind of bone that you carry. Cause she says it's just like certain ones. It's the ones that are like, kind of like this, she feels. She's like, it's the one that like have that energy, and the ones that are like have their guard down. She says she does well, because she says she's really sensitive to like that harsh energy. And if they're harsh, she's like, I'm going to be harsh back. And she's like, I'm going to tell them that. And it's like, it's that like protection thing. So she says, yeah. She says she doesn't like, she says She says, oh gosh, I love you, Elsa. She says, I don't like dogs or people that are jerks. She's like, I don't like dogs or people that are jerks. And she's like, no, 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 no. And she's having me snap my fingers. She's like, no, thank you. She's like, you be nicer. You go over there. Cause she's like, we need to be nicer. Is what she says. She's like, nicer, nicer. And we're nice. And if we're not nice, then I'm going to show you, well, what does it feel like? So she's funny. Oh my goodness. I love you, Elsa. I can't wait to meet you. And you say, that makes total sense. She doesn't do it to all dogs, just certain ones. Yeah. She's like, it's just those certain ones, just the, and you say, LOL, I love it. Yeah. She's like, yep, it's just those certain ones. It's those certain ones. She's like, yep, those certain ones. She's like, no, thank you. So, I love her. She's like, yep. And she says, you say so funny. I love it. She says, like now, she's really starting to kind of show more of her personality. And she says she has like sweet, but then she says she has like sass. She's like, I have that sweet, but then I have that like sass too. And she says you're really starting to see more of her personality. And she says she has like this kind of like low kind of grumbly sound that she does too sometimes. And it's like inside sometimes, and it doesn't always come out vocally, but she says she has that as well lately. And she's like, yep. She's like, I sure do. She's like, yep. And she's like, she's your girl. She's like, I've got your back. She's like, I got your back. She's like, I may be little, but she's like, I am mighty, mighty, mighty. She's like, I am mighty as, you can just fill in the blank, but that's what she's showing me. I am mighty as, and it might be the same letter that the neighbor's dog starts with too. So there you go. So you can kind of fill in the blank there. Because you said you're totally describing how she's being towards Finn, the neighbor dog. And you say, oh my God, yes. She makes me laugh so much. She says, that's what she's brought into your life, for laughter for her, laughter for you, that you bring each other joy. And she's like, that's what it's all about. Let's see here. And she says she doesn't really, she says she's not really sure about Finn's person either. She's like, I don't know. She's like, sometimes yes, but sometimes no. She's like, who are they today is what she says. And she says, Finn's just like that. She's like, I don't know about them. So that's what she says about them. She's like, sometimes, yeah. She's like, no. So she's like, not always. She's like, no. She's like, let's go over here. We don't need to go by them, she says. So, and he said, oh, yes, she was growling at my mom when we stayed the night at her house. Yeah, because she says she didn't like the energy. She says she didn't like the energy at your mom's because she says she could feel like kind of like not like she showed me like kind of like hot and cold spots where she felt like the energy is kind of like not in sync and not succinct. And she said she didn't like she felt like a hot and then a cold energy there and all that. And she's like, she didn't like the kind of the wavy, inconsistent energy at your mom's. And that's why she was kind of like growling, because she said she doesn't like that inconsistent energy. She likes like the flowing, joyful, happy energy. So that's why she's perfect for you and you're perfect for her, right? Is because you both have that. So, oh my gosh, I just love Elsa. Oh my gosh. Now I just want to like meet her even more. And then of course I want to see you too. So there is that. And then you say, oh my God, ha, 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 you were so spot on. I think that was about the neighbor. And then you said, that's exactly what I was saying. My mom's energy is intense. We'll say, yeah. So that's what she said. She's like, ooh, she's like, whew. She's like, she needs to, take a breath. Oh, thank you. You're amazing too, Stacy. She's like showing me that your mom just needs to like take something to like make her relax. She's like, she just needs to like chill out. Can we have her just like chill out? Like, what can we give her to like chill out? Because she just needs to like chill out. And so she's showing me like your mom's like this, and she's like, she just needs to chill out. She's like, chill out. And she's like, how did you even come from her? She says, oh my goodness. So, oh my goodness. She is, and you say, bahaha, totally. Oh my gosh. I love it. And it's so funny because our animals really do like pick up on so much more than I love that, Stacy. They pick up on so much more than we realize, right? They're so like in tune and they're so sensitive to different energies and sometimes different people, right? And different dogs and, maybe different cats or different animals, right? So it's really good to just kind of really pay attention to that and just kind of see like, oh, wait, like, is it a certain type of dog or a certain type of person, just maybe how they react in different ways. So it can be really, it can be kind of helpful to kind of, pay attention to those like little like signs and clues and all of that. So there is that. So there is that. And hey, Diane, good to see you. And oh, you're so welcome, Annette. And you say, Lily is loving the loves. I love that. That's awesome. So let's see here. All right. So let's see here. So I saw another question here, but let's see here. I just have to pull up here and then I'll go back. Let's see here. Emmy says, I saw a distinct change in Petey's emotion. He enjoyed petting, then suddenly changed to humping, like he flipped a switch. Now I'll recognize that. He says it was like a soothing kind of thing. He's like, it was like a soothing kind of thing. Like, so he's like, okay, like I am comfortable with you. And he's like, okay, I probably didn't need to do that to assert that, but it was like, he says it was like his way of saying thank you to you. And I'm like, okay, there's other ways you could say thank you, Petey. But he says it was like kind of like, it was like a soothing comfort thing in a way. He was like saying thank you to you. So that's what he was saying there. Let's see here. All right. And then, oh, thank you, Stacy. And you're so welcome. Thank you. I love doing this. So yeah. So anybody on here that like knows somebody that like, hey, like they're talking about an issue that they have with one of their fur babies or something like that, feel free to, share about me with them. Right. Or, maybe share like, hey, she does this Facebook Live. If maybe there's somebody that's like, I don't know about this stuff, like just feel free to share about me and what I do. And so, yeah, because I love to be able to, oops, I have an itch on my nose. So I love to be able to help people and their fur babies and just give insights and clarity and all of that. So feel free to share about what I do, or even share my live. If you're on here, be like, hey, maybe because I do this every Sunday at 7 Pacific. So if you know somebody that like would be interested and could value from this, you could just like tag them in this and be like, hey, I thought you might be interested in this. So that could be a thing that could be helpful. So there is that. And then Emmy says, LOL, yes, PD doesn't need to thank me with humping. Yes, exactly. That's not the way to say thank you, PD. Oh, my Coolip just came up next to me and she feels so soft. I gave her a bath last night and I had to like lift her into the bath, but she feels so soft. I love it. Yeah, good girl, Coolie Beans. Okay, so I see a question from Diane. And good to see you, Diane. Diane says, my 14-year-old black cat Finn no longer wants to live in our house, comes and eats, but won't sleep here. And Finn's showing me that it's like I like the outside. It makes me feel comfortable. And I like just being like outside because it's like I like leaves and just laying in like kind of leaves and dirt. And I like the outside and it makes me feel comfortable. And I need like that outside openness is what Finn says. So Finn says it's nothing to do with you. I love you and I love my people. It's not that I don't love you. It's just that the outside is making me feel comfortable and giving me comfort. So that's why I'm spending more time outside, because it helps to give me comfort. So that's why I'm liking that. So is what Finn says. So hopefully that helps. And if you have an additional question, feel free to type that in there. All right. And then Wendy, good to see you. It's been a while. It's so good to see you. Let's see here. You say, just wondering what's my next and when will I get him or her? I was going to say 2, but I mean 3, but then I hear 2. I hear 2 months. I hear 2. I hear 2 is what I hear. And I hear like, it's like, well, it might be a dog. It might be a cat. And you'll just know. And I feel like it's kind of like, it's making me think of like when you go to bingo, right? And they call your bingo number and they have like the little bingo numbers that they're rolling in and the cage thing or whatever they call that thing, right? That it's like it's still kind of like up in the air of like what that's gonna be. But I'm getting that it's gonna be a cat. I get like a really fluffy cat. Like, and I'm gonna have like some cream and white in me, and it's gonna be like a really fluffy cat is what I'm hearing. Like a fluffy cat, like a really fluffy cat. A really fluffy cat is what I hear. Like a fluffy cat. Like it's not gonna be like what you think. But I get like fluffy cat, fluffy cat, fluffy cat, fluffy cat, fluffy cat, fluffy cat, fluffy cat. Fluffy cat, fluffy cat, fluffy cat, fluffy cat, fluffy cat. So there you go. So that's what I get with that, like a fluffy cat. Like I'm gonna have some fluff. I'm gonna have some fluff, and it's not gonna. And then I get too. I'm like, well, it could be like a dog with like some fluff on their tail too. But I just hear fluffy cat, and like not the kind of cat that you're thinking. Like it's not going to be the kind of cat that you're thinking. It's not going to be the kind of cat that you're thinking, or the kind of pet that you're thinking is what I hear. And yes, your horse will come, Wendy, but like I get like maybe like a year or so down the road, like that's not the one that's like coming down the pike first. I get that will happen like after this other one comes, that's when that one will come, but not before, is what I hear. So that's what I hear there with that. Let's see here. I'm so happy to be tuned in with all of you. I love it. And then Renee says, hey, Sean, I forgot to ask my first tabby cat, Louis Phoenix, older brother. I never got closure on how he passed away, but someone tried telling me a vision. Not sure if it was true. Let's see here. Did a blonde hair guy accidentally drive into Louis while he was crossing Elizabeth Drive to head home at night? Was Louis happy at home? Was wondering why he ran away for that night. Louis says he was happy at home. He says, I was happy at home, but he's like, it was just, he says it was curiosity. And he says it wasn't anything on purpose that it happened. Like when I passed away, he says it was just like something tumbled on me is what he's showing me. He's like something tumbled on me, and it was like really quick, and it wasn't anything on purpose. He's not showing me like what the person looked like or anything like that, but he's like, it wasn't anything on purpose. It just like happened. And it's making me think like he was like kind of by a parked car. Maybe somebody didn't realize that he was there. Cause he says it wasn't a purposeful thing. And he's like, I didn't know like what happened when it happened, that I was like so quick. I was so quick. It happened so quick. And he doesn't want you to think that he wasn't happy at home, because he says I was very happy at home, very happy at home, very happy at home. So there is that. Oh, so much love, because I know that's never easy, right, Renee? Never easy. Let's see here. And then Wendy says, great seeing you too. You're so welcome, Wendy. I know, and I always love seeing you. You said, that's so crazy. I was thinking about the horse. Yeah, the horse is like, not yet. Just like, it's funny because it's like a horse, right? The horse is like, hold your horses. Not yet. Like hold your horses on the horse. Like not yet. Like soon. But not yet. Like hold your horses on the horse is what I'm hearing. Hold your horses on the horse. So, which is really funny, right? Hold your horses on the horse. So there you go. So that's what I hear with that, Wendy. So let's see here. All right. I'm going to see, what other questions come through. If any other questions come through, Yeah, it's so fun to connect with you all. This is like, what a fun day. So I got to do that amazing event today. And then I going to come home and do my Facebook Live. Woohoo! So it's always so great to connect with you all. So let's see here. Let's see what other questions come through. If any other questions come through, I'm going to give it a minute here. Notice I just like to, randomly like break out into song. Why not? So there's that. So let's see here. So, oh, you're so welcome, Wendy. You are so welcome. And I love your profile picture, by the way, too. You can see like the love and connection in it. I love it. So I just have to say that as like a little side note. So there's that. And you're so welcome, Renee. Yeah, it was hard. It was so hard. Phoenix and Lou, we were so close. Is there any messages he wants to pass on to me? Forgive yourself. Don't hold on to guilt. Forgive yourself. Don't hold on to guilt is what I hear, Renee. That's what I hear. Forgive yourself. Don't hold on to guilt, because there's no guilt that I want you to have. Like, let go of guilt. Let go of guilt is what I hear. So, and I know I like repeated that, but that's like, I feel like it's like, that's the message I really want you to like hone into and really tune into and really be aware of and really like feel into and really connect with. So that's what I get with that. Oh, Cindy, I'm looking forward to that. You said you're going to schedule a session soon. Just giving Kiwi some more time. Yeah, I get that like you'll know, like when it's time, like you'll know, like when it's time, you'll know, and then it'll just be like, oh, okay, cool, I'm going to schedule this now. So you'll know. So it's cool that you're honoring that and you're listening to that and like you're really, feeling into that. I think that's amazing. So and I look forward to that when that time is ready and when it's there. So there's that. Let's see here. Let's see here. Emmy says a cashier sung amid talking, and I thought of you. I love that. Woohoo! That's like totally me, and that's like one thing I'm never going to change. Like, I've had people like look at me like, oh, don't do this or don't be this way. And you know what? Like, I'm at the point in my life where it's like, you know what? I'm just going to be me. So like, if you don't like it, you think it's weird, like whatever, like you do you, I'll do me. And I'm not going to let people like suck my joy away. Don't be no people sucking my joy away. It's like, we got to be in joy, because that's like the vibration of like, of just gratitude, right? Being in joy. So it's so important. So that's what I say. So, and singing brings me joy. I sing in my car. Sometimes I'll be like just rocking out in my car. I'm like, bum, bum, bum. And I'm like, hey, people look at me and like I can hopefully inspire them to bring some joy into their life is what I always hope. So let's bring some joy is what I always say. So there's that. Oh, cool. Me too, Cindy. And Wendy, so much love. Oh, so much love. You said, yes, my sister, I miss her so much. Oh, yeah, that connection, you can tell, is deep, right? Deep. So much love to you, Wendy. Oh my goodness. So much love, friend. Let's see here. And Renee says, that's so true. I felt guilty after Louis ran away. I was running down the driveway in my PJs, screaming his name, waking up the neighbors. Oh, yeah, but like you're in that moment, right? You're in that heat of that moment. So that's like, what our humanness does sometimes, right? Is that's when we're, in that moment of that, right? You said, my partner said I was crazy, but my gut told me something was wrong that night. Oh, Renee, so much love. Same with Phoenix. I felt guilty with him running away from the fireworks, and it feels like I'm trying to rescue him, like I had tried to rescue Louis. So it's interesting, Renee, that you brought this up, right? So I get to like, let go of that guilt with like Phoenix running away too. Phoenix is like, don't have that guilt, because like, I feel like that guilt is kind of like a stopper in a sink, and kind of like, blocking that, blocking Phoenix, like it's just kind of holding you back and holding him back from him being bound, because it's like I get like he's so close. So it's like I feel like if you let go of that help, that'll help open up things for him to come back to you. Like, so I feel like if you let go of that guilt, that will help to open up things for him to come back. So it's like, let go of that guilt, and it will help to open up things for him to come back to you is what I get. So I feel like that's like a crucial thing. So even if you just like write it out and you like rip it up and throw it away, or like, burn it or whatever it is, like, just like let go of that guilt. And I feel like that'd be really huge. Like, cause guilt is like a way of like, just kind of like maybe helping us, like when we let go of guilt, it can help us see things from a clearer perspective, right? So when we let go of that guilt, it can help us to be in more of like a clear kind of neutral space instead of a guilt space, because when we're in a guilt space, it kind of clouds things up in our emotions, right? So the more we can kind of let go of that and be in that clear space, that can really help. So that's what I get there for you, Renee. So much love to you, Renee. And of course, always here for any support any of you all need here, and all love to you, Wendy. Love to all of you. I I love connecting with all of you so much. It's so much fun. And I think I'm going to get ready to wrap it up. I'm going to see if there's like one last question, but I think I'm going to get ready to wrap it up because I got to go take care of my fur babies. And so there we go. They're like, you've been gone all day and it's time for us to have some time, right? They're like, I know they knew I saw some other dogs today. They know, right? They know. They're so smart with that, right? So anyway, so there's that. So I think I'm going to share my link tree again too. Like, so if anybody wants to be like, hey, I want to leave Shauna a little donation, feel free to do that. Or if you're like, hey, I want to look at booking an appointment. And if you see, like, if you want to book an appointment and you see like, hey, I don't see a time on here that I'm able to do, like, that works for me, just feel free to reach out to me, because I do appointments outside of my schedule all the time. So people, like, like, hey, I need an earlier morning appointment, or I need an evening appointment, or I need a weekend appointment. I'm definitely always really open to do that, but just have to reach out to me and I can work that out for you. So there is that. So let's see here. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Emmy. I'm so happy to hear that. So much love to you, Emmy. You're an amazing soul. So much love to you. So let's see here. So I think I am going to wrap it up because I see, I don't see any other comments coming in, and I think I'm going to call it a night, and then I will be back next Sunday at 7:00 Pacific Standard Time. It's like my favorite time of the week, connecting with you all and connecting with your fur babies. I love it so much. So I hope you all have a fabulous week ahead. I hope it's amazing. And I look forward to connecting with you next Sunday at 7:00 Pacific Standard Time. So anyway, have a great rest of your night and a great week ahead, and much love, and bye for now. Take care. Bye.